Hi, and welcome to the session on creativity. In this session, we're authentically going to inspire our kids to be creative. We use that word a lot in the classroom, but what we're going to do today is figure out how we can put some key strategies in place to make sure the kids understand how it can be taught explicitly and how it becomes a skill that they can take with them for the rest of their lives. Albert Einstein once said that creativity is intelligence having fun. Now, we have to caution Albert, don't we? Because when we hear the word intelligence in a classroom, our kids automatically think top scores, A students. We have to let them know that intelligence comes in many forms. It can be artistic intelligence, it can be mathematical intelligence, it can be sport intelligence. We have to let them know that each one of them may have an untapped intelligence. So the first dimension is originality. And as we all know, kids want to get things right. In this session, we're going to make sure that the kids are free to come with ideas that they've never thought of before in response to a stimulus or an activity that you create or that you use from the Eduply platform. In this way, kids realize the only way we move forward in life is to come up with creative ideas, is to be unique and different. And let them own it, even if it's not brilliant in the first instance, let them work it and rework it or talk it through with friends. But that creativity and being original is key to their success. So the next dimension, the second dimension, is fluency. And when we think about fluency, we think about language. But in this case, it's the fluency and sheer number of ideas, creative individual ideas, original ideas that they can come up with. So don't let them stop at one. Let them keep that curiosity going, let them keep that creativity going, and create fluency in as many ways as you possibly can. The third dimension in creativity is making sure our kids know to be flexible. This can be in perspective, this can be in ideas, this is the way they can approach a problem. But what we really want them to do is consider different perspectives of outcome, of input, and views. As they're learning to be flexible, their core tensile strength is growing in confidence. And this will carry them truly into the real world with a skill set that they don't even know they need yet, but it will be there and ready to use when they need it. The fourth dimension is elaboration. And what we want the kids to do here is to expand on what they already have, to think in a slightly different way, to put more depth to the thought, to the situation, to the solution. When they do this, they're realizing that a finished product may not always be a finished product. You can elaborate and keep elaborating and make it more and more effective, whether it's a piece of art, whether it's a piece of writing, whether it's a strategy you use on the sports field. There's always different ways to tweak and elaborate to make sure that that skill of creativity is truly embedded in the essence of who they become. As you introduce the kids to the concept of creativity, make sure to pull up these question circles or these statement circles that support this particular session. In this case, it's 5 steps to being creative, and it lets the kids prompt themselves and each other. And it's also primarily a support for you as the teacher to make sure that you can guide that discussion. Because we all know that we didn't have this explicitly taught to us in teacher training. So this is meant to be as much as a support for you as it is for the students. Use it, change it, modify it, stick with it if it feels safe, but know that it's there as something that you can use to strengthen and support your own creativity in the classroom.